Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
What's going on?
Nice
Thanks
for
for
join us.
joining.
So, Anita.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining, y'all.
Yeah, welcome on, everyone. It's great to be here. It's great to see you all.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, because I was worried there for a second.
You know what? Let's
thought
just
it
go
was
ahead
going to
and
be
stop
a
this for a
solo
second.
show.
Joe, you've never been this excited to see us, honestly.
I know, you're right.
I can feel that. Yeah,
I was like, man, I'm a little unprepared for what I'm about to have to do.
Right.
What was that?
I was gonna have to be a solo show, and I was gonna have to figure out how to get a hold of Anita.
Where were you, Anita?
Yeah,
Good
where were you,
Lord.
Anita?
I was waiting for the invite.
So were we. So were
we were too. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
someone send me something.
Right? I was like, hello.
Hello.
And then I'm like looking at all my clocks. I'm like, am I in wrong?
So,
What time zone is it?
hey, Gary.
I know I woke up from a nap, but
I can tell.
I'll tell you. I apologize for me. So, Dr. Pineapples wasn't feeling well today, guys, and
Oh, man.
you know how sometimes you kind of, when they're not feeling well, and she was like, I've been resting, and I got her some dinner, and she ate a bit, and she was feeling better, and you have one of those moments where you're just like, man, I feel sorry for my spouse or my significant other. I'm like, so I was all like, babe, and so I went over to her when she was up finally because it wasn't dark anymore, and I was just like rubbing her feet and her legs, and I was like, oh, I felt bad for her, so I was trying to draw it on as long as I could before the show, and I was just like, oh, I'm going to be late. I better go. So,
Right.
yeah, going to be. Yeah.
Just a tip. So my excuse.
What? Oh, you were late too?
I was. It had Joe not said, where are you guys at? I'm like, what?
You'd have been like,
yeah. Well, my mom, I just talked to my mom. She just called me, and I had her to come by.
Call you? No, I'm just.
Yeah, that's true. Usually. And I'm like, Mom, I called her the other day. I was like, Mom, please go check on my dogs. This is the first time they're staying by themselves in our new house. And I just want, make sure. So she's like, oh, they're doing good. And then she called me. She's like, hey, your grandma's not doing very good. So, and so I was just talking to her about that. And then, of course, we get to talking. And so anyway, that's why I was late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So... But anyway, Anita, I'm so glad you finally came on the show. Let me tell y'all this. I've been trying to get Anita to come on this show for a really long time.
What did it take?
Us to peer pressure her to be here.
We are great at peer pressure.
If you ever need peer pressure, call Joe or myself, okay?
Yeah.
A+ on that.
She tells me today, oh, so you agreed? I'm like, I didn't agree to anything. I was just told I was on there.
Anita, in my house, you just got voluntold.
Right, exactly.
Basically.
So, Anita, you know how Sandy joined the show as well, right? Because we basically forced her on the show too. So,
okay. So there you go.
That's kind of what we do. We just force people to come on.
Right, exactly.
We're like, you're insecure.
Oh,
here.
She's been trying to get me to get on her show. I'm like,
oh, you should. Her show's terrible, and I mean, not terrible in the sense. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I mean,
Sandy.
Let me back up for everyone.
I'm gonna go ahead and go now. There's a bad connection.
All right, so listen, I love Sandy to death.
There's a terrible connection.
Her show is one of the most daunting mental exercises and spiritual exercises that I put myself through every week when it comes to some of the murders that she talks about.
True.
So for a lot of y'all, the crime junkies, that's kind of cool. You're down with that, and I'm not. No shade at all. But for people like Anita and myself, who are really sensitive to that stuff, it's like, what?
Yeah, no.
And then Sandy's just kind of like chirp, 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 more, and we're like,
yeah. She makes it sound like if it's something so cool and
because it is. They
really
just
enjoying
have so
it.
much fun talking about it.
He got killed and murdered
and like he was waiting by the back door for his first son to come in, then his second son, and then his daughter, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh,
God help me. And then he just skipped away for 50 years as though nothing happened, and you're like, freaking jerk. This
And then we get
spawn of
skeletons
Satan.
and we sell them for
Oh.
$200.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
You know, and they're
Yeah,
like, he's
no.
the most notorious serial killer at least 177 confirmed. And you're like, how many? Yeah, but we only found 40 bodies. And you're like,
Yeah,
Only.
it gets
But they found
depressing after
some.
a while.
but they found some.
But they found some.
See-
So, Anita, we say all that to say welcome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming on today.
Thanks, guys.
You know what? That's the strain. That's Sandy. Sandy
Hi,
talking on this
Minnie.
social and distancing show. Is nothing like that. Okay.
Yeah, I felt like really, really nervous. Like about an hour ago, I was like, "How in the world did this happen to me?"
Yeah, I'm sure you've been really worried about this.
MC
Right.
Carrillo says she was bullied. We didn't bully her. Okay.
Yeah.
We strongly suggested.
So, Anita, tell us what you think about our show and what made you start to watch our show. We'd love to hear this.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Well, one day me and Sandy were texting, and she kind of mentioned it. I'm like, "What do you mean you have a show?" She goes, "Yeah, we have a show. Me and these two guys that I've known for a long time." And so one day I just said, "Okay, well let me log in."
I'm family.
Right. I probably failed to mention that. Some guy.
She's had two friends that she's known for a long time, and so one day I just logged in, and you guys, I felt like I was right there with you, like the way I am right now. But I felt that's how you guys come across to everyone. I feel to everyone because that's how I feel every time I log in, and you guys are always laughing and like just interacting, like if you guys are right there next to each other, like in a room. and it comes across very positive. And the topics that you guys bring in, a lot of those topics, oh my gosh, they just kind of blow me away at times.
Us too.
And the people that you guys bring in, just it's amazing.
They are.
I think this show, if you guys keep going, I think it'll eventually like really get really big, because you guys have such a positive, the energy comes across very positive. And I think that's what people need right now. There's a lot of positivity. And I mean, it's not that I didn't want to come in your show.
Right.
I just, because a lot of the times I'm working, but I'm listening, and I'll have my little phone because I'm on my computer, and I'll have my phone. I have you guys on my phone. And so a lot of times I'm just enjoying it while I'm working. And I mean,
So, Anita,
No.
we hate to put you on the spot here, but who's your favorite of the three?
No pressure.
well, let me just say, Joe, you got a nice cap.
See, I knew that. That's why I picked this hat.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, man. Well, we can get rid of those other two.
No, you guys are amazing. Y'all really are. There's no favorites here because I think you guys are all amazing.
I'm going to have to talk to you later.
Sandy,
I hear what you're really saying.
oh my gosh. You guys-
Oh my gosh, that feels so good. It's kind of like, what do I say after that? What do I say? Do I just be quiet and let the wave?
We'll just
Well,
go ahead and
you
end
know-
the show. Thanks for coming.
We'll leave
Well, you
Anita
know-
in here. She'll fill you in for us, okay?
Right.
you guys, like Jaime, when I started interacting with you over the phone, and when you were getting your little segments together to do your presentation,
Oh, my.
you
TEDx.
yeah, you
Yeah.
really made me feel like you've known me forever. I'm like,
Aw.
man, this guy's really cool, And Joe, you're the same way. When I hear you talking and then I hear you mention my name, I'm like, oh man, these guys are really notice that I really am here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah, and we notice when some people aren't in, too, and we're like, hey, what happened to so-and-so? Yeah.
Yeah.
We like our
talk about you
hardcore
guys.
fans.
Yeah, we talk about you guys when the show's over. We're like, where's Anita? Where's John? Where's Tim? Are they okay? Has anyone
Where's
checked in on
Linda?
them?
Where's Joanne? Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
the list
actually
goes
had
on.
someone, CPJ was like, Sandy, I've not seen Joanne or Linda. And so I had reached out to Linda a while back. And so she, I don't know, I don't think I mentioned it, but she'd had a lot of tragedy in her life, like in a span of 2 weeks.
Oh,
I mean, 2 to 3 weeks. It was just so. It's been a lot for her. So she's stepped back for a while, take care of her family.
Yeah, man.
Well, we'll keep her in our prayers and send her good vibes and stuff like that.
Yes,
So
for
definitely.
sure.
You watch
Just,
this on the download sometime, Linda. You know we're thinking about you. We love you too. We miss you. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Anita. That was like the coolest, and I'm glad you said
know.
it because I was like, I got to tell everyone what Anita said last night. I was like, that was like the grandest compliment ever. I was like, gosh.
So let me tell you this. Anita is pretty good at texting me and saying, Sandy, great show. You loved the topic. She's really good about pumping us up and, making us feel really good. And so usually if it's good comments, I share them. If they're negative, I'm like, I didn't even get that message, Anita.
Yeah, I hear those too. Come across, Sandy.
It's like, what? I don't even know what that is.
What you talking
Just
about?
like what you said last night, that when I called you and I said you were a mess. What did you say? I say that all the time. Every
No,
show.
Anita. I think every show you might say something silly.
I think I made Sean mad because his favorites are Sandy and Jamie. So I don't
Thank
know.
you, Sean. And you're
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite Sean in the world.
I think we're gonna have to block him.
Aw.
John said it here. Hey, why are you getting daggers to my name? I had a guy once years ago. Everyone, when I was back in Lubbock, I used to work at a pizza joint, and I remember one day when we were doing pizzas, and my job was to put the cheese on, make sure all the toppings were on there, and then put it in the oven and clear it off the screen. This guy comes around. He's this new guy that the people were picking on in the restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, you all right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't like Tom, Tim, whatever." And he was like, he reminds me of the high school guy who used to stuff me in the lockers. And then he kind of went up, and he was like, "I didn't like those guys." And I was like, I don't know his name, but I was like, "Andrew, wait, you're okay? You're here? You're safe?" And he went, "Sorry." And I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Did you comp his meal or something?
No, we worked together. I was nice
I
to
thought he was
him
a customer.
every day. No. He was putting vegetables or whatever, pepperonis on people's pizzas, and I was just like,
He was
"Come
imagining
back. You're
bodies,
okay."
like
He was going
slicing
back.
bodies.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Sandy
forward-
knows.
Yeah. That day
He was
forward, I was
Jeffrey
like, I do not need to get on his list. I do not want to be on his list. So, super nice guy. Anything you need, I got your back, man. Okay.
What? You want me to pick up your shift? I'm already working that time slot, but I got it.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Whatever you need. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, Renee, here's another one that we haven't seen in a minute. How's
I
it
She's
know.
going,
been
lady?
busy.
She
Oh.
has.
So Renee, did you want to? Were you going to mention what she put on her? I'm going to mention
Yes.
something else. You mentioned what she put on her page because that was cool.
So if you guys aren't part of her Cincy little community that she's got going
Her
on,
VIP community.
her VIP community, y'all need to be on there. They are releasing a Mandalorian Cincy. It is
And it
so
looks legit.
cute.
He's got a
It
little
is so
teacup.
cute.
He's like,
He's holding his little teacup with his wax in it.
mhm.
Y'all, you have to pre-order it because it's gonna sell out. Because y'all people be liking Star Trek and stuff.
$60. Yep.
It's Star Wars, Sandy. Star
That's
Wars.
That's what I said.
Same thing.
It's the same.
You're about to get the wrath of the nerds come
It's
down
the
on
same
you.
thing, though.
Do you like Cincy, Anita? I never heard of it
Yeah.
until
I didn't like those
Renee.
people.
Yeah. Jill.
I don't like those people.
Do you have
So-
Cincy warmers in the house?
We do.
Oh,
I have
okay.
like 8 of them, one in every room. And I've got plugins. I just love Cincy. I do.
Really.
So Anita, it says that you're up working. What makes you work this
yeah.
late at night? What do you do? And you don't have to.
Don't
You can be
ask Sandy.
you can be
I
kind
was
of general.
She procrastinates all day long, so she has to work it.
I knew you were going to say something. Well, my job. I work for the hospital here in Lubbock, UNC.
Oh,
Mhm.
you're a
And-
frontline worker.
No, I work from home. So I'm a medical coder for the emergency.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And so I have to do so many charts. Like I have a quota for the week and for the day. And so it gets very easy. I can very easily distract myself.
Me
So
too.
a lot of the
Watching
time,
Like with
murder
the-
mysteries.
Like with a show that comes on at 9:00 with
yeah, exactly.
2.5 goofballs on it.
My day will start off really well at 8:00 in the morning, but throughout the day, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I got to go do laundry. I got to go vacuum. Just things, laundry most of the time. And so by the time I know it, it's late. And I haven't got my job done, my quota done. So a lot of times I'm working in the evening and just listening to you guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I was like, who works that late?
Right. Who works that early and who works that late?
Yeah, I don't understand this, what y'all are talking about.
There's a 10 to 2
Yeah.
window.
Right. No, not
Right.
even 10 to 2. So, because
Well,
like,
with a 2-hour lunch.
yeah, so I have a lunch in there and then I get a. Yep.
He's
exactly.
got lunch, snack 1, snack 2, lunch 2.
Nap 1.
Nap 1.
2.
Yes.
And that's all
Yes.
before 1:30.
Exactly. Dandy, is Geordie LaForge your favorite Back to the Future character? Oh my goodness, CPJ, do not.
You bad enough
Get her started.
fighting words. Those are fighting words.
I don't even know what it is.
You don't know what is.
She didn't know any of that. She didn't know what any of that was.
Like, who's Geordie LaForge?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know who they are either, Cindy. So
Thank you, Anita. Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to lie.
I've
You know
never
what?
watched Back to the Future in my life.
So let me tell you real quick. I was going to say something earlier about Renee, but so in addition to that, what you were saying, Sandy, like she's also just busy. That woman is a Scentsy selling fool. Like I'm like, man, that's all she does. But she messaged me yesterday. What's today? Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday. She messaged
I
me
don't
yesterday.
ask. I'm so off on my days.
Yeah.
And she's going to work out a deal so that we can do some partnering with Pineapples Project. And so she's got this Scentsy thing. I'm not going to reveal it all because we haven't worked out all the details. But essentially,
Okay.
she has this item where you'll be able to purchase it, and all the profit or proceed, however way it works, the proceeds, because you'll pay for the item. Anything over that, she's going to donate that to the Pineapple Project.
Oh,
And so,
awesome.
But we want you guys to buy it from her because that money will go back to the Pineapple Project. And they're really cool things. It's actually stuff that is really good for the foster kids. And so we'll actually send you, I'm going to get you looped in on that since, you kind of, you have some, oh, Joe does too. I'll get you all looped in. Anyway, we'll get more
Thank you
details
for
ironed
looping
out
us
on it.
in.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. If you've gotten that far without me, I'm cool.
He's like, I don't need to be looped
Wait,
anywhere.
Wait, is it more than 2% effort? Because
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it requires us to do stuff? I was gonna buy something.
Right.
I
We're
would
supposed
buy
to
I
do
need
something.
your faces. Have you guys
Homework?
done your videos yet? I'm just curious
What
about that too.
videos?
Just use this one here.
Trey, when you
Ready?
see what I work with, Anita,
Yeah.
sometimes it's children. I feel like
Anita's
And
like this.
and
I don't know
that's
what they're doing, but I'm going to keep smiling.
That's part of the show, guys. Seriously, when you guys are exactly the way you are right now.
I wish I could say this is all an act, but
Right.
nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Let's see. What did Renee say here?
Oh, she's very
I can't
upset
take
that
it. Oh my
at
god.
CPJ's statement up there
Oh,
because Renee is a nerd.
she is. You know what's
Like
so
us.
cute? When her daughter was young, she used to carry Doctor Who's sonic screwdriver and say that was going to fight back the demons.
Oh wow.
It was so cute. Oh, I love Renee's comments. Yeah, there was one.
Okay, have
one,
y'all seen Renee's daughter's art?
oh my gosh, that new one she did where the astronaut in the sky and then a sliver of the earth or
Does
something
she
like
have?
that.
She's got like a flashlight.
Oh, Renee,
it,
send that
like,
to me
highlight-
in Facebook
Yes,
Messenger so I
Renee.
can share it with everyone. Man, that was so stinking amazing. Joe, it's amazing. You'd love it.
Okay, cool.
So just
Joe's
send
like-
it to us, Renee.
Okay, yeah.
So
Renee and I
we
don't do well
have-
describing it.
James here, who's saying he's watched Back to the Future 100 times and once in slow mo. What?
Are you sure it was in slow mo?
Nice.
You weren't in
Were
slow-mo?
you in slow mo? Good evening from San Antonio.
San Antonio. Oh man, that's okay. So
From
James,
people
we're
down
gonna
in
have to
San
have you
Antonio.
come on the show, bro. That's my guy right there. That's my boy. James and I went to school together,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I worked at KFC with his little brother Joe. I don't know if Chris remembers him actually, but his name was Michael Ponce, and cracks me up. Anyway, so I had James draws, and when I say draws, like I mean it's beautiful.
He
artwork.
does drawings.
drawings,
He does drawings.
finger guns. Anita, he does comic book art, so he does a lot. Like I've seen him have Goku, I've seen Batman, I've seen some other things. Anyway, I reached out to him a couple weeks back, and I was like, "Man, you don't by any chance have a Spawn or Darkness or a Superman piece coming, or have one around or anything like that?" He goes, "Bro, I got a Spawn one I'm doing next month," and I was like, "Yes, that's what I needed to hear." So
Anita, do you know what Spawn is?
No.
Okay, so you have to start with that, Mr. Pineapples.
can you do it? Because I feel like I'm going to be honest. I think I might take a little bit more time than need to.
Right.
Spawn,
So-
hero. Yes.
Anita, it is a comic book character, okay? It can go into a lot more, but basically it's a comic book character.
I will say
want to
that.
share.
Oh, go ahead.
No, finish that up.
I was just gonna say the guy who created him. I once went on Facebook and made a comment on one of his art, and it was like, "Dude, da da da," and he replied back, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, and he
Todd
freaked out.
McFarlane
He
really
freaked
just comment to my
Yep.
my thing, and
Yep.
he said, "Yeah, thanks for following me." Blah 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 blah, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Todd McFarlane just. Anyway, I went nuts.
Yeah.
So,
That's like me loving the HEB liked my video.
Exactly.
That was too cool.
I'm
man.
right there, same level.
yes,
Level.
exact
Gotcha.
same.
Exact same level.
same. All right, what were you gonna
Okay,
say?
so is this character like a sci-fi character?
I guess you can say that.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
don't. Yeah. More
More
like
so-
heaven, hell type.
Spiritual type thing, yeah.
There you go, spiritual. More like
Okay.
spiritual stuff.
I
There was
think
a
I know
movie
who
on
you're
him.
referring to.
Back in
Yeah, there was a
1997.
movie. Yeah. Not a very good movie, but it was a movie.
A movie
Did you
nonetheless.
know that it was the first movie that starred a black man as the male protagonist of a superhero movie by a year early? Because the next year, '98, is when Blade came out.
Yeah. But the thing is, he's kind of an anti-hero, so it was kind of, there was a lot to it.
Yeah. Not like your
Minnie
Superman.
said never have, but I think she was referring to something we talked about. She'd not.
I think
never
she was
watched.
talking about Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's
Oh, I
three of
went
us
on
on
that.
this planet.
I
Hey,
remember the show, the movie, but it's been so many years ago. I don't even remember who the characters were.
Doc Brown.
I just know that
Doc.
Michael J. Fox was on.
Marty
Yeah.
McFly.
Mhm.
Marty. That's it. I think I don't remember anybody else.
Isn't
And
he
then-
the one? He deals with the ALS or
Parkinson's.
What is
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then there was Biff.
Oh yeah, I remember. That.
Remember
What
Biff?
else did he do besides Back to the Future? Did he do
Who?
anything else?
Who? Biff?
Yeah. I
Um,
know later in life he went to stand up or like public speaking of some kind.
yeah, he did something like that, but he was always known as Biff.
Yeah.
He
I
was
think that's
kinda
the name of his
That was
documentary.
stuck
It's
in
like-
that.
That's what he was known as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And then
there like a Biff as like a second, like somebody's co-host on a show at night or something?
It's
Isn't there a Biff?
see, it sounds familiar. That's why I was saying. I think he did some other stuff that we didn't.
I wish we could Google it. That would be really
That'd be
nice.
so easy.
You know, if that internet thing would stick around, that would have
I
been really
know.
cool.
It's
It just
Al
keeps
Gore's
going.
invention.
My daughter brought me earlier. This is some honey tea and a pickle, and she was like, "Dad, do you just want me to get those for you because you're lazy?" And I was like, "No, it's for bonding time, kiddo." I was like, "It's like when I ask people questions that I can find on Google. They're like, you could Google that." I'm like, "Yeah, but then I'd lose our bonding time, the interaction.
Right, exactly.
Why would I do that?"
And you miss the ability for us to make up something on the spot. So
That too.
I usually told my brother that. We used to bond with him a lot. I'd be like, "Hey, brother,"
The remote.
and he'd come running. Yeah, he'd come running over there. He's like, "What's
Go
up,
get my
sister?"
phone. Got it.
I was like, will you hand me the remote? And he's like, you called me all the way over here for that? I'm like, yes,
Give me a glass
brother.
of water while you're at it too.
I did. I would ask for water, and all I had to do was really sit up because it was already
So
on
did
my
I.
nightstand. But I would have him bring it to me because I just didn't even want to get up.
Oh.
So you guys are looking at the #1 Cowboys fan right here.
Yeah, we actually spoke a little bit about it last night, and she's pretty old school Dallas Cowboy fan. So,
Yeah.
and I told her I started as a Dallas Cowboy fan, and now my favorite team is whoever's playing the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So it kind of transitioned a little bit.
Yeah.
Big Sir is at a commish.
Okay, we don't need to bring up bad memories right now.
Right.
I'm just gonna hold it.
Let's do it really
I,
quick.
I said I wasn't gonna do
Sorry.
this. I still have not fixed my computer.
Oh, look, see? Look. Sean's like, nice.
For being a Cowboys fan, Anita, that's what.
This
at
is
this.
Renee's daughters.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Renee, can you tell us how old she is? I mean, because
Yeah.
this is amazing. Like, I would never have thought to put a
So,
flashlight out.
there's her
Yeah.
astronaut.
Yes, Renee's daughter.
She'll say how old she is, or at least give us an age range, Renee, something like that. But yeah, and she did this on the fly,
I think she's like 9 going on 25 or something like that.
something
Right.
like that, right?
Wow.
Look at that.
That's really
It's
cool.
just so amazing. And
So
she has
is
some
it-
other things that she puts out, and I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm just like, wow.
So one of the things that I love about this was the I don't know what you want to call it, the border of the light. Like I like that it's not just a straight line, and that there's these
She's
little
10.
smudges right here. Like I just like it because I'm like, man, I like it. I don't need to have a reason for it. I just do.
No, it's just amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah. She's 10.
Is that
That's
what she said?
Yeah, that's what Renee said.
Jeez.
Wow.
You know what, Renee? And my daughter is 10 years old too, and she I wish on Christmas.
Look at the shadow on the
Oh.
rock. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, look at there.
And she
Oh,
put
what are these little
the
10-year-olds these days? They
the
are
design around the hose so you can tell that it's a hose. That's really cool.
Oh, it's like okay. So that's a 10-year-old's drawing, right?
Renee, look
Mhm.
at this. Wow. Amazing. But you
And
already
then-
knew that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
baby's talented.
Oh, Carrie, help me out.
That girl got some talent.
Yes, she does.
Keep talking.
Well,
Oh.
they have the arts festival like once a month at the first Friday of the month.
Yep.
She ought to put her drawings there.
First Friday art trial. She would, except she's in San Antonio.
Yeah, she's down south.
Not in
She-
Lubbock. Okay.
And I want to say that this one was this painting or this painting right here, if I remember correctly, she was going to do something last year while she was in school, and then the incident, and it delayed it, and so I think that's why she just now, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys something. So Anita and I met.
Oh my gosh, it's been 3 years ago.
It's been several years, maybe 10 or 11. I can't even remember. It's been a while. And Anita and I would watch Shark Week religiously. And then we would consult with each other to see what we thought about Shark Week.
Oh, sorry. Renee's in Austin, not San Antonio. That was my bad.
Oh, true that.
Yeah.
And so anyway, one time there was an incident that really got us, that kind of shook us. We're just like, is this real? Like, we really
it when,
questioned life.
Was it when the Mandalorian came up from the deep sea and ate those people or whatever?
Was it that one,
No.
Anita, where that was like
I was like, wait, the Mandalorian? You mean the Megalodon?
Megalodon,
I think
Mandalorian?
it
I
was.
said, shut up, man.
Like
Yeah,
they-
same
I don't know
difference.
if y'all remember if it was like the shark was like honing in on people. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
very Jaws like, and they made it seem like it was real. So Anita was like, "Was that real?" And I'm like, "No, silly." But I still had questioned it myself. I'm like, "Let me Google this," but no, it's
Yeah.
not real.
Help me get the pineapple up. I can't pull it. It won't let me scoot all the way up there.
I have no idea what
going.
you're talking about.
I know. I'm
but-
talking to
Yeah.
Carrie.
I'm like, "What?" It's
So
going
Shark
on.
Week. So that's how y'all met, was during Shark Week?
No, we met
Yeah.
at the boxing club.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Anita can punch, man.
Oh, she can throw down?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
She knows how to throw down those
Yeah,
chingazos.
Sandy can
Those
kick.
are chicanosos.
Sandy did the kickboxing. I just did the boxing. She could kick.
Well, yeah,
She
thanks.
could.
I'm gonna give you
should-
5 minutes to stop that, Anita.
You should have seen her back in the day at the club when she used to do her little jab, jab, kick, kick, and she'd be like, people would be flying off the stage everywhere.
I
Back in them club days.
Back in the club days.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
The soap would flick off of her feet faster than quick. I mean, like it would just fly across the dance
Oh,
floor.
my goodness.
The foam, not soap. Same thing, I guess, right? The foam.
Nope, I was bathing at the club, people.
She was like, under.
I would raise the roof because I was short.
Oh, yes. Renee is in Austin. And thanks, Mama Jer, for pointing out.
Momager, she knows she read those comments.
Yeah.
Dolores.
Yeah, I am. And then CPJ, Dandy, is that where you learn to like shark
The
boards?
charcuterie boards, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. And Tim said, no, you're thinking Sharknado.
Okay, so I've never watched Sharknado.
Neither.
Such a surprise, Sandy. That is
I know.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
watch
throw that
anything.
loop in there. I was
So-
watching Bailey Sarian earlier.
Who? What's that?
Bailey Sarian.
What's
Murder
that?
Mysteries and Makeup Mondays.
Oh.
Otra vez.
I can't. And then I listened to it on the way home now that I have an hour commute.
Now we're
I
commute.
wanted to show this picture this other kid did, but I can't. Makes me sad.
That's okay. That's okay. Because we need to get into the rest of our 2 cent stuff. Because that's what the name of the show was. And that's why we brought Anita on.
Because we want to hear Anita's 2 cents.
Yeah. And other than the comments.
Right.
I didn't ask anyone for numbers yet, so y'all do that.
Okay, yeah. So,
I'm just going to let y'all know I didn't update these.
oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Is it though?
Eh.
Oh, hold on.
Well-
I got this one from earlier. I could go. Keep going, Sandy. I got.
Well,
I,
I was going to. I really
And we
had
could
wanted
get people to comment what we think they want us to comment on too. And if we don't like it, we'll just ignore it.
such
So.
lazy
Right.
man's
just build a bridge.
Let me tell you, the most innovation comes from the lazy people. Okay.
Yes, I agree with that one. So I saw 2 headlines today that I had to send to Joe and to Jamie. They were hilarious. I'm like, okay, I need to focus. Quit sending me headlines. So one headline reads,
I got
Florida
20,000.
man. Really? This
Wait, I got it. Is it the?
right here. Yes, the
Is it the
Florida
Rick-
man. Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, you know what? I didn't get to read it. I told you.
Well, I just took a picture of it.
I didn't even.
Listen to this. Florida man punches a cab driver and screams, "I'm Rick James, benches."
Benches.
What is wrong
Oh
with
my
you?
goodness.
What is wrong with Florida? They
Why,
strike
Florida?
again.
You always do stuff like this, guys.
I think it's awesome. That Florida man, he is
I do. What
definitely.
is the
Rick
cab
James?
driver's fault?
Really though? Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Hold up. Then what was the other one?
And
Sandy?
then my next one, this was just mind blowing, and this is all thanks to DNA. A fertility doctor impregnated patients with his own sperm, and biological children are speaking out.
They're like hundreds.
There
of
are
kids.
so many people that are coming out and saying that was my dad. Well, he's now deceased. I mean, thankfully, because somebody was going to kill him. He was going to end up on my show. But can
my
you
God.
believe
What
it?
kind of crazy
Imagine
this
the-
dude?
The child support on that one?
Right?
He's like, it wasn't me.
Right. I guess this doctor did not know that eventually people were going to be doing at-home DNA kits.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Man, can you think what he? You know, like everyone who thought that those DNA kits were never going to happen or never be a thing, and
And I also learned something today, kids.
what's that?
There is a project that goes to funding DNA to solve cold cases.
Okay.
What?
So, yeah,
Are you gonna
there's
raise
like
money for that or what?
no, I want to just be there when a cold case because of DNA is solved.
I got 244 upvotes on my one comment on the story. This is why I couldn't find it because they deleted it. This is the one I want to tell you about. Here's
That's
the
interesting.
one.
He's on his cell phone while we're on the show.
I said it. I was looking for it. That's why I was like, oh, okay.
Listen
right.
to this. Sandy, I can't imagine you being serious and focusing.
Oh,
I can't imagine it either, Momature.
girl,
Wait.
when it involves money, she's like, yeah, I'm all on that. She's on top
When
of
it
it.
involves what?
Money.
Were you
Yeah,
gonna
we're
share
talking
that pineapples or you? What are you
Oh,
gonna
the
do?
story?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing: is do you think this person's a jerk or not? Okay. So this is the
ready.
here's the story. Okay.
Yes.
I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. Okay.
Try.
Girlfriend, she can't make her payments, so she gets evicted out of the house. Boyfriend goes ahead and asks her to move in with him. She can't handle his clicky clanky mechanical keyboard sounds.
Oh, I thought he was
Goes to
toenails
work
on the
one
floor.
day. Goes to work one day. When he comes back, they have a nice dinner that she cooked him, and then he goes to his computer room because he's a budding gamer, streamer, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually makes some money. He doesn't make a lot, but he makes a little bit. And he came out in a hoorah because she took the keyboard as soon as he left, sold it for $30 on Facebook. Mechanical keyboard. So for
Those
you
are
that don't know,
expensive.
yeah, if you're going to get a mechanical keyboard, the minimum you're going to pay for one new is about $60 for a low end one.
Right.
If you want a good
cheap
one,
people.
you can get up in the thousands and thousands of dollars. This man had a $200 mechanical keyboard to help
She's-
him game.
She
that
sold for $30.
And then she was like, I paid for his new keyboard out of my own pocket. She's like,
Generous
and he is
bench.
so all right. So is she a jerk to have taken this man's keyboard and selling it, even though she replaced it with a new keyboard that was not mechanical? Sandy, go ahead.
She's a bench. She is. That's awful. And why? Because I have a clickety clacky keyboard that was given to me that they find, the people that gave it to me, my husband and my son, find most annoying, but they know that I love clickety clacky, and they paid good money for that. If somebody sold that for anything less than
for pennies,
$90, I would be so mad. I'd divorce her. Kick her out of your apartment.
Okay. All right.
That's my 2 cents.
All right. Joe, what do you got?
Oh, hell to the no. We would have been fighting. I was like, who'd you sold it to? Because I'm about to buy it back.
I have some more 2 cents.
And you better keep looking for a new roommate on the Facebook because that's my keyboard. Don't be messing with my stuff.
All right. Anita, what do you say?
Hold on. Just P.S. I condone domestic violence. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just totally kidding. Just kidding. Hit her with that new keyboard. No.
No, I would have been mad too. I would have been out looking for it, trying to buy it back. Yeah.
So
no, I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, I was just saying. I mean, I don't like when people would even go through my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
More or less go and sell it,
right?
Or get rid of it.
No.
You gotta have a good excuse.
Tim says, "Oh wait, that's not Tim." That's what happens when they comment real quick, and it pushes the next comment up. Anyway, Sandy, so had Eric sold your keyboard in the online garage sale? So had Eric sold your keyboard. Do you get it, Sandy?
I get it.
Okay.
Eric would be non-existent. So
Oh,
I see what you're saying. Okay. So had Eric sold your keyboard in the online garage sale?
See, that's the thing, and that's why you don't sell. You sell it back to them. That's what I did. I made Eric buy his own stuff back.
To the Facebook person, she should have called her boyfriend and be like, "Look, I took your keyboard. I'm going to sell it back to you for whatever."
Yes.
Because I can't. It drives me crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I replaced it with a quieter keyboard. But if you want this loud keyboard,
this loud one, use it at your office.
This
you know
clickety
what?
clackety
I imagine
keyboard.
she got him one because those. I don't know if you guys are into keyboards. I'm not into keyboards, but because of the field that I'm in, I see keyboards like crazy.
I'm into keyboards.
New keyboards are these low profiles where there's not even like a centimeter above.
Yeah, there's like no movement whatsoever on the keyboard. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of this keyboard.
Where's
by
your
the way.
keyboard, Sandy?
It's in my office. My clickety clacks at the office.
Oh, okay.
But
So yes, that's exactly what they're at, and I hate those. I hate those the ones that you have, Sandy. Hate them with a passion. Tim says she's gone.
thank you. She's gone like Tim's chair.
Yeah, like out in the fire. Look at that, Joe.
Look at this
That's
tiny
so-
keyboard.
That's low profile too. That's low
See, and those are
profile.
cute little keys. I like the buttons.
These little buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And then MC says, not right. I agree with you, girl. Dolores, yes, sell it back to them. It's a win-win. He
Thank you,
keeps the
Mama Jer.
keyboard and she makes some cash.
Thank you.
Yeah, go buy you
She
some
gets-
headphones with
And
some
that's what
noise
he told her to
canceling.
do. She said, "Can
Get
you
you some
believe the
Bose."
audacity of him telling me to buy headphones so that I don't have to hear his clickety clinking?" And I'm like,
Was that from the Am I the Butthole
"Yeah,
group?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Well, they-
you are the
Call me
Butthole.
huh?"
Who posted it? Was it her or him?
Well,
She
it was
posted
her.
it. Yeah.
They removed it. It's not. I'm pretty sure it was a troll. but
Oh,
still,
she
it made-
probably got all kinds of.
Oh, she did. Not a single person I read was sympathetic to her at all.
Okay, good.
Everyone was like, "So you essentially stole his keyboard and then sold it. You need to go to
Yeah.
jail," is what they were saying. And he
Because
let
that's
you
personal
live.
property.
Oh, anyway, let's move on. Let's get some other ones in here.
Oh, wait a minute. So,
oh.
check this one out.
Oh, look at-
Biffy.
This way.
Anita, no joke. Okay, hold on,
Um,
put it back on there. Put that back. That was good. Lord, that was pretty.
yeah.
Oh,
my
nice.
gosh.
It'd be
What does
cooler
that
if it
sound
had
like?
eagles right there across
Right.
it.
There you go.
Joe didn't even know that the Eagles are hockey, Joe.
The Eagles lost last night, Joe.
You know what?
That whole division is terrible. So
Seriously. Yeah. It is.
the whole division is terrible.
I think someone lost $500,000 on betting on the Eagles. I saw that was another headline. That
Oh
popped
yeah,
up.
see, they shouldn't have done that either. They should have bet against them every time. They should have bet. Oh, the spread needs to be bigger.
Yeah.
Give that to me. So Renee would like to know if we're saying butt ends or buttons.
I was
We're
wondering
saying
too, what
we're
you were
saying
saying. but I was
buttons.
like, leave it alone.
BUTTONS,
Leave it alone.
buttons.
I press the buttons all the time. I don't understand what you mean that it's buttons. That's what I'm saying. The buttons.
It's buttons.
Jeez, she's making fun of my accent.
Right?
Mama
All right.
Jer, so that's like Joe on Jet's computer the other night.
Oh yeah, the clickety clack. He's got a good clickety clack keyboard too.
We all
On
know.
like your
We all
keyboard.
know. That's awesome.
That's awesome,
Anita. It really
Anita.
is. All right, so why don't y'all give me some? Did they throw numbers in? Did you tell them to throw numbers in?
Yeah, we saw a 4 and an 8. I
I
think.
see
No,
an 8, a 5, and then I saw a 10 somewhere. Yep, a 10. 10, 8, and 5.
All right, 10. We already did that one. 8. Oh, okay. Here we go. How do you like your pumpkin pie? Oh, are those the choices you want us to pick from, or
Yes, those are your choices.
okay? I didn't know if those were just there for funniness.
No.
So do we either like it with no whipped
No,
cream,
No whipped cream.
some whipped cream,
A dollop,
a dollop.
a dollop of whipped cream,
$3 dollops.
or what is this? What do we want to call
That's
this?
just whipped cream. That's just
That's-
there ain't no
that's-
pie in
with the
there.
side of
That's
pie.
pumpkin
Whipped cream with a side of
pumpkin
Okay.
pie flavored whipped cream.
Yeah. That's pumpkin
That would
spice
be
right
me,
there.
though. That number 4. I'm going to say 4.
Really?
What was you,
I'm not going to lie.
You-
See,
Yeah,
Anita,
yeah.
I knew we would like each other because I'm the same way.
Thank you, Joe.
I'm all about the whipped cream, y'all.
you
Can
got
we?
it.
And I love it when it's the spray kind instead of the spoon kind, because the spray kind I can just like just keep going.
And then a little for me.
Yeah, and there's
from
like
our pie.
more like this. And I'd be like, I just need a small piece of pie. And that way I get
Right.
all the whipped cream around it.
Just give me the can while y'all eat y'all's pie.
Yeah, exactly.
So, confession time.
Go for it. You don't like pumpkin pie?
No, I love pumpkin pie, but
Oh,
I've
okay.
never ever had whipped cream on my pumpkin pie. Never.
Why?
Well, she can't now because it's pure sugar.
Yeah, I
Wait.
can't now. But
Oh.
it doesn't look appetizing to me. Like, why do I want that? That's just too many flavors right there.
No, it gives it flavor, Sandy.
Yeah,
It gives it more flavor.
whipped cream flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just take the can at number 4, silly.
So
Okay.
so you're number 1 then,
I'm a number 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Pineapples.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
interesting.
that's
I do
But
like
if it
sweet
took him 3 days to make it, he would.
I'd bake one. I just won't eat it. I don't like it. But if it's a
I
sweet
think
potato pie,
For the longest time, I've been the designated pumpkin pie baker for
Really?
our Thanksgiving get-togethers. Yes.
I've
That was
been
my
the buy it at Costco pumpkin pie
Right.
purchaser.
Joe, how do you make your decisions to either make something or not? Because sometimes you do, like once in a blue moon, you make a really good recipe, and I'm kind of like, whoa, I'm impressed. But then other days, you're just HEB.
Well, so I would say 98% of the time I'm going to go buy it.
I should have got.
I mean, 2% effort, Jamie.
What? I'm sorry.
I'm like,
yeah.
how long have you known me?
Right.
I'm just wondering.
We
how
just
you-
met today.
That was so dumb of me to ask.
yeah.
Okay, but
So-
what about pumpkin empanadas?
Oh, those are awesome.
That's the same shoes.
When I make tacos, chalupas, or nachos, she's like, "You keep making the same thing over again." I'm like, "No, I'm not. This is this and this and this." And she goes, "It's the same thing."
All right, let's go. Let's see what the momager says. Number 3. So she likes more than a fair share of whipped cream.
She likes 3
And-
dollops.
Renee is just like us. The more whipped cream, the better.
Wait,
It's not a
Renee.
party without whipped cream.
Apparently.
And then Tim says with ice cream.
cream.
Really?
Oh.
That's
Vanilla ice
interesting.
cream. I can see that. I can see that.
What
And
about
Chone is
maybe
with Sandy, number
Yes,
1.
Sean.
And then MC Carrillo says she doesn't like pumpkin pie.
we're like that. We're like that.
And CPJ, cheese on apple pie. I get it. Cheese on apple pie. What the?
That was her dad's thing. Oh my gosh. I never got around to trying it.
But whipped
He
cream
never
not
tried it.
appetizing. Nope. No comprende.
So
Oh.
Renee, remember you were asking about that before? Man, those dogs.
Oh, no, that's my dogs.
I'm like, it's not my fault.
I was like,
I'll
what?
give you grace, Anita. That's okay. It's just Joe whenever. Anyway, Renee, remember, Carrie, you were asking about that,
Sorry,
and it was
guys.
Carrie whose dad did that often. Renee, I
Mhm.
saw a post. She was like, "Who's even heard of cheese on apple pie or whatever
Yes.
it was? Yeah, apple pie." And I was like, "Oh, I just heard someone tell me this last week, Renee." I was like, "Carrie, a friend of mine, her dad did this," and she's like,
Yeah.
"What?" So
That's crazy. So wait, I get it, but whipped cream not appetizing. So does she want it on?
stop, James.
Does she doesn't like the whipped cream on the apple pie,
No,
or she
not
does
The whipped
on the?
cream, not on the, what is it called? What is this thing? Pumpkin pie.
She
on
doesn't
the
like whipped
pumpkin
cream.
Okay.
Oh, look at this
Uh-oh.
comparison.
Somebody's
Oh,
throwing
fighting words.
down cheese on apple pie is like ketchup on tomatoes.
James. I don't know if you were on that episode where we talked about that. We did one of that question. It was just like, I don't remember. I think Joe said he's done it or does it.
Yeah, I have.
Oh my gosh. Somebody sent me this thing. I think it was Henry sent me this little funny thing because we're always talking about tamales. He's like, if I see ketchup anywhere near tamales on anyone's story, blocked.
That's funny. That's funny. Guys, we were talking last week, and I didn't get to tell y'all last night because se me olvidó, but we were talking about I needed a tamale person, and I had a tamale person who was
The hood
MIA.
tamale.
Yes.
You found
Yeah.
it.
Can you believe it? She messaged me last week. It said, "Hey, I'll be at McDonald's across the street. If you need tamales, let me know." And I was like, Did you watch my show? I think you watch my show, don't you? I was
Hey
like,
guys, hold on just a second. Anita's having technical difficulties. She can't hear us.
oh,
Oh,
I'll keep talking until you hear us, okay, Anita? Maybe unplug and plug it back in.
right.
That doesn't help if she can't hear me, though, can it? Doesn't.
Right. I mean,
So maybe turn the volume up too. Maybe reboot the. None of this helps.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
awesome.
So anyway, suffice it to say, I found my tamale lady. She came out of hiding just at the right time too, and I was like,
That's awesome.
Yes,
we had
because it's
some tamale.
Christmas. We got to unwrap
I gotta
something.
unwrap something.
Because your gifts never make it, so you need something.
Gosh, I need it. I'm not even gonna tell my wife that because I know what's gonna say. I know what she's gonna say. If any of y'all have been watching the
I
show,
have never heard those types of jokes.
if you have not watched the show long enough, guys, you'll know that my wife has ordered me gifts for years now, and very rare. It's almost like 50% of them never get here. Just.
I think it's a higher percentage than that. Actually,
I think so too. I was being kind of generous, and she wasn't feeling good tonight. You know.
It's 30% tonight.
Oh.
But tomorrow.
But tomorrow.
Hey, we need another number.
All right, sorry. Hold on. Let me pull it back up.
Which one was that?
That was numero ocho. So now I think you said 10, 8, and 4.
There's a 10, 8, and 5 is what I'm
5,
seeing.
10, 8, and 5.
Yes, let's do both then. 5 says, is it okay to re-gift something that you didn't really like? And we'll start with Anita first and then roll up and then back down. So go ahead, Anita, you first.
Okay, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes only because if it's nice, but it wasn't nice for me, I didn't care for it, maybe somebody else would like it. So why let it go to waste and just sit there or
collect dust.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would rewrap it and send it off somewhere else.
Before we move on, though, Anita, what was the last re-gift that you gave?
Snap!
Anita
You just called you out.
Oh my gosh, let me think. I know I've done it before. You know what? But I think what I did was I got a gift, and then I went to a party, a Christmas party, and not yours, Sandy. Not yours, Sandy. No, and they had the Santa game, where you exchange gifts and it goes around and around to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, the white elephant one.
There you go.
Or the other
Seriously,
racist one.
Sandy, it wasn't at your house. It was not at your house.
Anita, you've been around. Those glasses made it around my house several times.
Yeah, but I didn't take those glasses, though. I don't know who did.
Okay, so I took them to another party. We finally got rid of them. And I actually put the girl on Snapchat. Y'all, when she pulled these glasses out, she was all excited. She thought she was going to pull out something good. And she was like, she just put it back in there. Oh, man, it was great.
Was it her own gift? She got it back?
No. So one of my friends, she brought these ugly glasses for the gift exchange. And so, I mean, everybody was trying to avoid them. I would say like the plague, but that's not a good term.
I think
they were just trying to avoid them. Yeah, Anita had them. Well, anyway, so we got tired of those glasses because they got passed around for a couple of years because people kept bringing them back. So I went to another party and I took them to that party. And so, because they were wrapped nice and it was, nice and shiny and appealing. Well, she pulled it out and she was like,
oh,
she put them back. Oh, she was not happy.
Just fade out of
yes, she was just like tearing it up. And she was like,
oh, never mind.
I wish I could have been there. I feel so bad.
I wish I would have saved that Snapchat. If it comes up on my memories, I'm sending it to y'all so y'all can see it because that was greatness. Oh my gosh.
So then, Sandy, your answer is?
Oh, I'm hella yes. Yeah, re-gift that sucker.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Joe?
I'm the same way, especially for the white elephant ones. I'm just like, because you try to be nice and not have to, because somebody actually put some time into it or whatever to pick a gift. So you try not to be at that point in time. Try not to be unthankful, unthankful for it, ungrateful for it. So yeah, and then it's definitely time to regift it. Yeah, all day long.
Oh, okay. I think it's okay to regift something, but I try not to get stuff that I really don't like also. So I don't know. I can't say yes or no to that.
Oh, we got some comments on this, y'all.
Comments, let's
Yeah.
go comments. Let's go there.
Momager says yes.
Okay.
He's
Chone
really
says-
uber excited about this.
No.
Chone says no. Chone is a sweet person.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Tim, he's a much nicer person than we are, obviously.
Right.
Clutter.
Tim says absolutely. Time to declutter.
Right?
Renee says yes. Just keep it out of the same circle of the one who gave it to you.
True that.
I like that one, Renee. I like that one. I'm
Yep.
with that.
Momager says just don't regift it to the person that gave it to you.
Oh, but that would be so funny, Momager. Oh, it would. I'd be the one to do that.
Still.
I would do that just so I could see what the reaction was.
It's okay to regift. We just don't talk about it. And that's a really good segue to this one. How funny. Rule number 1. We don't talk about the regift. Rule number 2.
That's a good one.
Jones laughing. Well, at least not where the recipient might hear.
True.
So, like hearing about the what gift are you talking about, guys?
Right. Oh.
None that we can remember. It's
No,
been a
yeah.
while.
Recycling. I'm in.
Okay, so let me tell you, we do this through the year. Dr. Pineapples and I, mainly her. She'll buy little things, when they're on sale, and then we have like a little, what do you call it, shelf, and it has gifts that we give throughout the year for random birthday parties, gift exchanges,
Good.
anniversary, whatever the thing is. So whenever we need something, the girls will just come and say, "Hey, there's a birthday party that popped up all of a sudden." And it's like, really? Then it's just like, okay, that's fine. Just go grab something up there. And like, but they didn't want any of that. Yeah, but you only told me today too. So
they
wasn't
get
on their
what's on there.
huh?
It wasn't on their list.
Yeah.
No, but it was
One
on
thing,
his
okay.
list.
Yeah.
The only thing okay to regift to me would be winning scratch-offs, people. Oh,
Great idea.
Good one. Good one.
good one. Good
All
one.
right, here we go. We'll do number 4 because that was the one I thought, and that is. Oh, is it okay to yell at your kids in front of their friends? We did
that
this one the other night.
Yeah, we did that one.
Oh, we
night.
did this
Never
one.
mind.
Last night. Last
All
night.
right, Anita, give me a number, or someone else give me another number.
Right.
12.
Okay,
12.
we did this one too.
13.
Okay. How long should you keep your Christmas? Are we saying normally or with this special year? Because at this special year, I'm gonna say it don't matter. Keep them up as long as you want. I don't
You
care.
can say salmon this year.
I had neighbors put him up in October.
Yeah, I get it. I
Like
get
they were
it.
so ready for it, I guess.
All right,
Well,
let's
because-
go with Joe first.
So, because I know that there's like a, what's it called? Bad luck to take it down before January 1st. Like I've heard people say that it's bad luck to take your Christmas decorations down before January 1st, but I'm all about taking them down
The 20th.
as soon as possible.
25.5.
It's like,
Christmas night.
You're the first person I've ever heard say that, Joe. I've never heard what you just
about the bad luck.
bad luck. Yeah.
It's probably a white people thing.
Right.
I'm just gonna tell you.
No,
White
you're
people.
white now?
Anita, what's my name? I'm white.
Right. He's Joe Baker.
Make
Yeah, it doesn't get any whiter than that. Yeah.
Joe Smith would get a little.
Cindy, go ahead.
Okay, so because of how the Catholic holidays fall, I don't take mine down until Epiphany. So that would be like January the 7th. So that's like when the Nativity, when the 3 wise men have arrived to baby Jesus and all that good stuff. So that's when I take mine down. So I follow the church calendar.
Okay.
It's about the only thing she follows. Anyway.
Right. And murder mystery.
Oh my goodness.
Extra Holy Eucharist. She's like,
Yes.
what are you doing? Pour back.
Right.
Give me
I watched the lady drink the whole thing because she just was not a practicing Catholic. The father was like,
He was like, 50 years I've been doing this. I never had to refill the cup.
right, exactly. It's not bottomless mimosas, lady.
He was like, the fountain's back there, okay? Okay. Anita.
Yeah.
I'm like Sandy. I take mine down after Epiphany, which is, again, it does have to do with the baby Jesus and three wise men coming to bring him gifts. And that's why we give gifts, is for that specific reason.
Oh.
But as a little girl, I just remember my grandmother used to do that. And she kind of passed that on to me. But as I got older, I understood the reasoning behind it.
Mm.
Okay. And then for me, I would say, guys, y'all remember I'm up here in Illinois, right?
In Illinois.
So
In Illinois.
So up here, I'm going to say, as soon as the temperature stays consistently above 40 to 50 degrees for at least like 3 weeks in a row, then I'll
For
take
20
it down.
seconds.
Right.
20 seconds.
Momager says, "Are we supposed to take them down?"
No, Mama.
Yeah.
I need
No.
to.
Yeah,
No.
all year round.
Right.
I'm
You,
not
then-
you
gonna
have
judge.
Valentine's coming up.
Renee
Right.
says, "Until New Year's, and the dang HOA please come and send nasty grams." But it's 2020, so who cares anymore? Yeah,
Send them
you just
HOAs.
They get you for
freaking
everything, man.
HOAs.
For real. For those of y'all do not know, it's homeowners associations.
Yeah.
And you can live in the nice neighborhoods, but you have to follow their rules. And yeah, you can have lights up, but only until they tell you to take them down.
Oh my goodness, they sell Halloween/Christmas theme lights, so you don't even, you just turn them on and flip the switch to make sure they're
Christy
Christmas.
knows. My dad, when they first came
Wow.
out, he was like, "Milo, guess what I got? Look." And I'd be like, "I can barely. What is that, Dad?" And he was like, "They're lights that just like flashlights on the house." And I was like, "That's the laziest but most ingenious."
Lazy light.
I've done that. Yes.
But I was like,
Yeah,
ingenious
I don't
too.
like
So
Yeah, I just have one light. I stake it in the ground, point it at the. I'm done.
you're done. Yep. Yeah.
Dunsky.
2%
I'm
effort.
Dunsky.
That's
Yeah.
lazy.
Tim says,
In Illinois, you keep the lights up till it's warm enough
Yeah.
to
See,
take
yeah.
them down.
that's what I was telling you guys. Because in Illinois, you have to worry about having temperature warning. You know how you have your tornado warnings down in Texas?
Mhm.
Up here, they tell you don't be outside longer than 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to start suffering from
Frostbite. Frostbite.
Jamie,
You're
are
like,
there
"What?"
people in Illinois that go out there like people here in Texas and go look for the tornado? Do they go look for frostbite?
Right.
You
Do
know,
they build special cars to do that?
normally you'll be okay, but there are the weekends that come along when people just stir crazy throughout the whole week, and you're like, there are too many cars out there, because you can see them on the street where we live, and you're like, there's really only 3 cars, and you're still like, that's still too many. That's 3 too
Right.
many. Like,
Mm.
jeez. So yeah, it's bad.
Chon needs some more wine.
Yeah, bring out the wine, people.
Yeah. And Heidi says, so in May, right?
Basically, Heidi, thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
Yes,
Heidi
thank
lives
you
up here
so
in my
much. That's
neck
a
of the
new
woods.
name for us. Thank
Yeah.
you.
we love to
she's
see the new
and
names.
She lives in a town close to her. Fun fact: Heidi let me borrow her. I can't remember what it's called, but those little pie tins that you can make your spring form. She let me borrow my first spring form to make my first cheesecake ever out of, and that.
Thank you
man,
for
that was
letting
bad
him
boy.
borrow that. Did it take him
Thanks.
3 days to return?
Yeah, did you at least get to taste it, Heidi? Because some of
never
us
tasted
haven't
any of
been
them.
able to, so you know. Chon says 2021. That's when you take it down.
When you take it down,
Yeah. And then Momager, oh Joe, what happened to your optic tree?
optic tree. What's that, Joe?
I don't
You
know.
misspelled nerve. I was wondering what happened to your optic
My
nerve.
optic nerve. Is my eye twitching?
Oh, guys, you know what showed up on my feed today? On my memories, it showed up my when I
Oh, your
had-
eye popping out. If you
Yes.
don't, this might be a time to unfollow Mr. Pineapples if you post
I'm
that,
not sharing any of that stuff.
because it was a little disturbing.
You
But-
took a picture of your eye popping out?
I can
Every
understand
day,
why
every
he shared
day.
it though,
Is it the
because
retina that came detached or
The
what?
retina came detached, but the surgery they did to fix it makes your eyeball like the Grinch's heart. It grew like 5 times past the socket and was actually touching.
That's like the
glasses.
tamale and ketchup. If I see that, Jamie, you're blocked.
When you said Sandy, my wife said the same thing and did it too.
Oh my goodness.
She was like, "Stop posting pictures of your eye." I was like, I literally have nothing to do but stare at the ground for 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna ask you.
doing
Did-
something.
Did you have to face down, like lay on your stomach?
2 weeks,
Yeah,
Anita.
for 2 weeks.
Mm.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Let me rephrase that. For 4 weeks, because it
Oh my
did
gosh.
happen on both eyes.
So Eric's dad had cornea transplants.
Those are different, but those are crazy cool.
But so someone had to pass in order for him to get those cornea transplants.
Yeah.
And he had to
Oh.
be face down for years. Not really, I don't
Wow.
know, not years.
I was
but,
like,
you
wait,
know.
what?
I just been. I tell you, you're a mess.
You really are. You really are.
Oh, Lou says I've kept ours up until Valentine's Day.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Hey.
what, what's his name was saying
it was
earlier.
cold, Lou.
I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you.
So no, February is cold up here still. It'd be like Valentine's Day, like Valentine's chill day. I mean, it is cold.
Man, man, it's been so much fun today.
This went by so fast. Anita, what do you think, Mrs. Nervous Nelly over there?
What do I think about what? The show?
I mean, yeah, what did you
Like-
think? Because I knew you were so nervous
Again,
about
tell us
it.
I
again.
was.
Are you
I was.
feel much better now?
No, I'm still a little bit nervous, but yeah. It was
So
fun.
you're ready to come on my show Saturday? Yes.
Boom.
No,
And this shit's fiction for
it ain't
something.
happening.
Yeah, it's like, why is she pushing so hard?
Tell me.
Yeah.
Like, we already heard all this, right?
I'm gonna disconnect my phone.
I'll be with you, Anita. I'll be there with you, and then we can both hang. We can both like be like, no,
Cringe together.
Cringe. I have my eyes the whole time.
Be
And I'll
squeamish
have my
together.
ears-
we'd be like this.
Yeah.
We'd be like, get close, Anita.
Oh, this way.
We'd be like,
You big
Oh,
baby.
man. yeah. So, what do we got planned tomorrow, Sandy?
Same thing we do every night, brain.
Plan to take over the world.
Try and take over the world.
So, in other words,
Yeah,
anyone else want to come on and do extended?
we can bring
Let
it.
me hear.
Anyone else saying they want to come on tomorrow night and do
Momager,
extended
the
something?
last comment to
Dolores.
come on. Momager's
Dolores.
coming on. She's like, I thought you did
okay,
great.
that's good.
Thanks,
That's a good
Dolores.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have Mama just by herself without the gabs and see.
Yeah.
I thought that's what
Dolores.
Sandy said.
No, but I said it and rephrased it in a different way. So
You mansplained that for all the
I
ladies
did.
up there?
Dolores, you don't get to say so. They're just gonna throw you in.
Yeah, we'll send you a thing tomorrow at 8:56. Be ready.
yep,
And thanks for volunteering.
absolutely,
All right, guys.
absolutely.
So look, before y'all leave here, if you can just grab your phone for us. Everyone grab your phone. Everyone. And if you can open up your apps and then hit that Venmo button. Oh, that's what we can do tomorrow night. What of our Venmo friends buying?
Oh,
Let's
yes.
guess.
Oh yes, let's do
Okay.
that.
Yes. So then if you go in there, if you hit the pay or request button down there, and then at the top where it says pay or request and it has the name, put in there at the
Oh, my.
Pineapple Project.
One of my friends bought 3 eggplants.
Whoa,
Why would you be
Was
buying
it from
3 eggplants?
was it from their friend's basement?
Probably. Freaks.
So when you get on there, it's going to ask you for a dollar amount at the very top. If you guys would just mind hitting $1, 1.00 in there, and then when it says what's it for, say for the kids,
For the children's.
for the children's, and then hit the little pay button right there, and hit send. It'll send $1 to the Pineapple Project, and we're going to take any of the money that's in there, and we're going to go out and buy some Christmas gifts for the children so that they have Christmas gifts on Christmas Day. And December 21st is the last day. And here pretty soon, we're going to have a pineapple-thon.
sure.
Yes.
We're going to have a pineapple-thon where we're going to hopefully have some past guests come on to bring their friends and family and ask them to help donate to the Pineapple Project too.
And if you want to volunteer to answer phones for the Pineapple-thon, just holler.
That's a good idea, Sandy. So yeah, if you guys, we'll post more up as that comes closer.
Momager's in.
Yes.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's what we got for the pineapple project, guys. And then Sandy, you want to tell them what's happening tomorrow?
Great job, Anita. You didn't look nervous at all.
You did
You
awesome,
owned
Anita.
You
Yes,
owned it,
you
Anita.
did.
Thank you, guys.
I
Thank
feel
It's
like
really
there's a
hard.
show on the side.
Yeah, it's really hard to, get a word in edgewise with all of us, and I think you did really well.
You held your own.
I held back.
You did, actually.
You did.
Thank you, Mr. Pineapples.
I'm trying. I'm trying. All right, and then Joe, what's after that? Anything else?
Oh, let's see. There are 24 more shopping days. 23 more shopping days, actually,
Oh my gosh, I wanted to ask y'all what y'all got on Cyber Monday.
until Christmas. We can talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Listen to this right here.
I'm new here. I didn't know you weren't a regular, Anita.
Oh, good. That is awesome.
Compliment. Look at her.
What is
Heidi,
this?
thanks for coming back, and we better see you tomorrow. So,
Yeah, same time every week, Monday.
same
Tuesday.
bat channel.
Oh, John.
Yup. One's reaching for the sky, the other one's reaching for.
That's how connected we are.
I think it's true. Yeah.
At the end, I want to do the filthy animals with Joe.
Oh, she wants to take your job,
She
Joe.
took your spot, Joe.
No,
Yeah,
I
he's
said
fine
with
with that.
Joe.
He's fine with that.
I
No,
said
no, no.
with Joe.
Oh, she wants to do it
Joe.
with you.
Oh.
Because y'all, she's your favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, okay.
We
There
got-
we go.
we're here.
So Carrie says, do we get to pay money to put anyone's face in whipped cream?
Okay, so since Joe isn't running, yes.
Good one.
That's
Good
that's
good
what
one.
your voluntold, Joe.
That was a Sandy Carrie. I support that. I will help support.
Okay.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
So, there's something wrong with my connection here.
We'll email you.
I'm-
Don't worry.
that. You don't need to say anything. You just need to do. Oh, I love those little things. Heidi says great, and then MC says, "Hey, Anita, maybe a regular."
No.
Maybe.
She's gonna be a regular talking sheet. Yes.
No.
You can take my spot on the Sandy Talk sheet for a little while, Anita, if you want. That's okay. It's going to be hard on me, but I know you love
We'll
Sandy
bow
more.
out gracefully.
I will.
No.
I'll be in the
okay.
background.
It's okay.
So, all right, here's how it's going to work, Anita. I'm going to kick us off in a minute, saying a special phrase, and then Sandy's going to go first. I'm going to go second, and then you and Joe are going to say the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Right.
Okay.
So Joe, no funny business, so that she.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
know
I
what to say, Anita?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So everyone, we love you. We thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight again, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And as
Thank
usual,
you, Anita. Remember to wash your hands, face mask, and ask.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals. Yes. You filthy Dallas Cowboy fans. Just kidding.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
It's the social undistancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social undistancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social undistancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social undistancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?